Today on Rappler, former Comelec Chair Benjamin Abalos is acquitted of electoral sabotage in South Cotabato. A new survey says 5 out of 10 Filipinos believe it's still possible to fight corruption. Pope Francis, Snowden, or Malala, who will win the Nobel Peace Prize? Hello, I'm Maria Ressa. Welcome to Rappler, your social news network. A Pasay City Court clears former Commission on Elections Chair Benjamin Abalos of 11 counts of electoral sabotage in South Cotabato. Abalos and a lawyer were accused of manipulating votes to ensure the win of Team Unity senatorial candidates during the 2007 national elections. Former President Gloria Arroyo backed the Team Unity slate. Votes of 10 Team Unity senatorial candidates were supposedly increased, while the votes of senatorial candidate Chavit Singson decreased. Abalos still faces 2 counts of electoral sabotage in North Cotabato. 5 out of 10 Filipinos are still hopeful that corruption can be fought. A new Pulse Asia survey shows 48%, or nearly half of Filipinos, believe it's still possible to fight corruption in government. 28% are undecided, while 23% disagree. The results of the September survey also show the lowest approval ratings for the Aquino administration, with 22% for its efforts to control inflation, 34% in increasing workers' pay, and 35% in reducing poverty. An anti-corruption group says the friends and son of Philippine Police Chief Alan Purisima must be investigated. Purisima faces charges of indirect bribery, graft, and plunder over a house inside Camp Crame dubbed the White House. He's also accused of misdeclaring his assets. In a complaint filed Wednesday, the Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption, or VACC, calls for a probe on Purisima's friends, who supposedly funded the construction of the police chief's residence in the police camp. VACC says Purisima's 21-year-old son Renier must also be investigated for owning a Nueva Ecija poultry farm estimated to be worth more than 90 million pesos or over $2 million. Senator Serge Osmeña says there's no need to grant President Benigno Aquino extra powers to address the projected electricity shortage in 2015. Osmeña says, according to his computation, at least 815 megawatts can fill the shortage. He wants to get private companies to help ease the power shortage in summer 2015. The Energy Department seeks emergency powers for Aquino, predicting there will be a shortage of at least 900 megawatts. A Liberian man infected with the Ebola virus died in the United States Wednesday. The U.S. steps up airport screening against the virus as the World Health Organization tries to quash fears of a European outbreak. This comes after a Spanish nurse was confirmed infected when 5 more hospitalized. Nearly 3,900 people died from Ebola. Let's now look at Rappler's Wrap for today, a list of the 10 most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. At number 4, United Nations experts call on Malaysia to junk the 1948 Sedition Act. They urge Prime Minister Najib Razak to honor a commitment to stop criminalizing free expression. The Sedition Act carries a prison sentence of up to 5 years for vague offenses like expressing any seditious words, acting with seditious tendency, and promoting hostility between different races or classes. At number 9, the race for the Nobel Peace Prize is on, with Pope Francis and intelligence analyst Edward Snowden tipped as possible winners. Snowden is seen as a controversial choice for the Peace Prize. Pakistani education advocate Malala Yousafzai, who was gunned down by the Taliban, is also said to be in the running. The winner will be announced Friday. And at number 10, the Philippines' own historical city, Vigan, is shortlisted finalist in the new 7 Wonders of the World. Vigan joins 13 other cities vying for one of the 7 spots. People can vote for the new 7 Wonders online and on iPhone and Android apps. For the full top 10, visit Rappler.com's The Wrap. Every story on Rappler has a mood meter, which gives you 8 emotions to choose from. Click how you feel and your vote comes down to the mood navigator in the middle of the front page. Let's take a look today. These are the 10 stories that have gotten the most number of votes in the last 24 hours. The story that's gotten the most number of votes is this: Mrs. Be Nice, Royal Taste, Kew Gardens, Aircon Piggery, a whopping 95% angry. Picking out that red, picking out the mood of the day. Today, most people are angry. That is Rappler's Newscast for today, Thursday, October 9, 2014. I'm Maria Ressa. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.